Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Victus here. Just gonna make a quick Gundam Evolution settings video. System settings. Keep everything on. Pretty simple. I like to know my frame rate all the time when I'm in the game, just in case I get any random drops or any potential jutters. So it's good for me to keep track. Moving on to graphic settings. Keep things on full screen, 1920 by 1080. Field of view at 110. Brightness, I raise it ever so slightly. Frame rate, I have it capped at 120. I wish I can go higher, but unfortunately I can't. I even went into the game settings through the files and I couldn't change it there. So this is just something that they have hard cap at the moment. Hopefully they raise it soon because I would really love to average 240 frames or more in this game. VSync, I keep it off. I have powerful enough hardware to not rely on VSync, thankfully. Render scale, keep it at 100%. You always want that. It looks a lot more detailed and a lot clearer for your screen. If you have it lower, it looks pretty terrible in game. Post processing, I actually keep this high because I like to be able to see the effects. I don't want no random blurs. Texture filterings, that's just textures in the game. Keep that on medium. Shadows, I mean, self-explanatory. It's the shadows that you see from the Gundams that they give off. I keep that on high personally. You could probably get away with medium, but I like it on high. That's just me. And then anti, it's just the smoothness of angles and curves. I keep this on high because I like my game to look smooth. And then colorblind, I keep it off. But if you are colorblind, you can definitely mess with this. Control settings, I play on 800 DPI and all across the board, 150. Scoped aim, I hold. Just classic FPS, hold with the right click. And invert, I don't play on, so I have that off. These are all controller settings. Pretty nice. Custom reticle, I play on a line. Well, let me start from the beginning. I play on a crosshair. My color is green. Precision, I keep it off. Precision is just kind of like the shot variation every time you're shooting and stuff. You don't really want your crosshair moving when you're trying to aim down sights because it can throw you off, so I keep that off. Center gap, 5. Line length, 5. Line thickness, 1. Line opacity, 30. Line outline opacity, 70. I'm actually going to raise this slightly to 50. That looks a lot better. I don't want my crosshair getting lost in the sauce. Dot size, I keep it at 2. Dot opacity, 15. And dot outline, 15. I kind of have this really low on opacity just so I can kind of see their head more clearly. But yet I can still use the thought as a reference point. That was a bit of a tongue tie, wasn't that? And then basic movement, I left that alone. Action, I've only binded one of my mouse buttons. I plan on doing more on the active skills. I'm not sure which one yet. But I'm still kind of getting comfortable with how I like my game being played in terms of binding. So eventually this will change. And anything else here? Nope, everything's pretty standard default. Sound settings 52, music volume 0, sound effects volume 40, pilot voice volume 40, operator voice volume 35, background sounds on, and then voice chat and mic, keep it at 80, push to talk, open mic sensitivity, I raise it slightly to 15, and voice chat notification on. So yeah, these are my system settings for Gundam Evolution and how I like my game to be ran. Peace.